Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, we will talk about Dataverse functions. If you haven't get an opportunity to explore this new feature, then this video will help you understanding it better. In this video, let's talk about intro, key benefits, prerequisites, creation process, limitations and debugging. Now, functions in Microsoft Dataverse are as a powerful solution for building reusable server-side logic using PowerFX. These functions are now in preview feature released in February 2025. Functions in Dataverse are reusable solution objects. They use PowerFX to define their business logic and execute a specific set of commands within Dataverse. They run server side. The purpose of these functions are they are designed to achieve a more efficient data architecture and reduce client side workload. They enable makers to rapidly construct complex logic with minimal coding expertise. Increased security. Since these functions run on server side, it can help prevent unauthorized access to sensitive data or processes. Improved performance. When business logic is executed on the server, it can reduce the amount of data transferred between the client and the server. This results in faster processing times and more efficient data architecture, reducing client side workload. Easier maintenance. Centralizing business logic on the server makes it easier to maintain and update, as changes only needs to be made in one place. The introduction of functions allow users to create logic with minimal or no coding required and without the need for manual registration. Unlike older plugins and methods, makers can rapidly construct business logic with minimal coding expertise. Consistency. Server-side logic ensures that business rules are consistently applied across all components of Power Platform, which helps reduce the risk of errors or inconsistencies. Scalability. Server-side logic can be scaled more easily than client-side logic, allowing for better performance and handling of larger workload. Now, how these functions works in Power Platform. These functions can seamlessly integrate with Power Platform components. These global functions are stored in Dataverse and can be integrated into Power Apps and Power Automate very easily. Invocations of these functions can be done from Canvas app or from model driven app or from a flow and from other functions as well. Prerequisites. Functions are solution aware. If you want to work with global functions, your environment must be Dataverse environment and you should have system customizer security role. And while creating it, you should provide display name, input parameters, output parameters, and PowerFX formula. Now, let's understand the creation process. It's always a best practice to create a function within the solution. Now let's switch to demo. Go to make.powerapps.com and then go to the left navigation panel, expand it, go to more, and then discover all. If you scroll down a bit, you can see a functions card here. You can see this feature only if the Dataverse is enabled for this environment. Once you're here, click on create function, give it a name, addition, input parameters, A, B, I'm giving data type as integer, output parameter as result, data type as integer, and here is the formula bar where exactly you are going to write your formula. I'm going to write the formula like this. Result, it should actually match with your result parameter, and A plus B. Now you can save this function. And the function displays here. Once the function is displayed, you can actually verify the function. Go here and give a param value as this one and then click on play. So you can see the result is here. Okay, so back. So from here, if you go and click on copy code snippet, this is something that you can actually use it in Power Apps. Similar to addition, I have also created another function called email validation, which will take email as input property and validate if the given email is valid one or not. This is my condition and I have saved it. Now let's see how we can invoke this global function from Canvas app. For this, I have created two text boxes and one button, and on the onSelect property of this button, I have defined a global variable var result. To invoke a global function, first you have to add an environment table inside your Canvas app. Once the environment table is added, go to the functions, select the function that you want to use, copy code snippet, go back to the app. On this button click property, just paste that here and just replace the values with text box. A dot value B dot value, and I have a label here. I am binding the result here. Now let's see. Plate A value as 6, B value as 7. Now click on add. So it should get me the result now. So this is how we can invoke it in Canvas app. Go to Power Automate portal and create one flow. I have created an instant flow and I have selected a manual trigger. I have given two input properties A and B, and here I have to add perform an unbound action. And then you have to select the action that you want to create. Here the action is nothing but the function that you have created. So let me select the function. This is my function I have selected, and then if you expand this function, A fix dynamic, B, click on add, select compose to store the result, dynamic property, and here select the result, click on OK. Now save. Let's test the result. I'm giving S property as 100, B property as 100, and click on run the flow. Done. The result you can see here. So this way you can invoke a global function in Canvas app as well as in Power Automate flow. Coming to limitations of global functions, I have noticed one limitation in Canvas apps. So every time that you add a new function, you need to re-add the environment table in the Canvas app necessary for new functions. And some scenarios require patch. So I would like to conclude this global Dataverse functions are promising way to build reusable server-side functions. These functions uses Puff, PowerFX language, focuses on low-code development. Right now, this is in preview future, but it has a great impact in future. That's it, friends. Hope you enjoyed my video. If you like, please do subscribe and encourage me. Thank you.